Why you got your child with us though? It wasn't part of the plan.
This is part of the plan.
It's not part of the plan.
If you want to date me, you date my child too.
I'm dating your child too?
Yes.
Oh, you wigged out.
That's why we don't have to deal with it.
Come on, we going out. Yeah, we ain't doing this. I ain't even got the... Man, y'all tripping, bro. I thought I was finna do that. Man, y'all tripping. Tripped out. Yeah, let me out. Let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. I'm gonna hold it up for you, though. I ain't gonna do you like that. I ain't gonna do y'all like that, but you know, that wasn't part of the plan. That wasn't part of the plan. I'm with both of y'all. I don't even know you for real. See, that's why I can't be dating. I can't be dating for real, because ain't no telling what's really going on. Yeah, you on my page. You on my page. You on my page. Nah, I'm cool. I already got kids, baby. I ain't no stepdaddy. Hey, tell me I ain't no stepdaddy. Stepdaddy season. Man, listen up. Can't afford.
No, baby.
Look what you got on. Look what, man. Come on, man. You can't even afford the baby real clothes. Look at the baby. Y'all tripping, man. Look, go to your car. I ain't got time. Look, bro. I don't got time for this. Look, a steak. She talking about a steak. Go on, somewhere. We got people in the car. Go on. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not paying for you and the girl, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all go back to the crib. You know what I mean?
See, now, that's that shit that's gonna get you fucked up. That's that shit that's gonna get you fucked up. Because people are gonna say, he's being mean. You knew she has kids. You got kids. Why aren't you willing to pay for it? But yet you have to understand that he's not looking for a woman with kids. Now, we've said before that if you're a woman who has kids, you should look for men who have kids also, because then they don't have nothing to say to you about your kid. But at the same time, you also have to look at it this way. Generally speaking, when you're a man and you come into a woman's life and she has a child, that child becomes your responsibility, just like that woman becomes your responsibility. However, it seems to me that a lot of times when you're a man and you have kids and you get with a woman, those kids don't necessarily become her responsibility. Sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. And that's why, as a man, he shows up to a date. He's like, no way you brought this kid already. I already have kids. I don't want any more. I don't want to pay for any more. And I know that if I get with you young as this kid is, I'm going to have to start paying for this kid. Where's this kid's father? Let this kid's father pay for them. Like, I know that sounds like it's a double standard, but a chief logical fallacy that happens on the internet all the time is people comparing two things that are not the same as if they are the same. Mm-hmm. Men and women are not the same, and our priorities and our points of view and our responsibilities in relationships are not the same.
Men are the providers and the protectors. Women are the nurturers. We are the ones that take care and heal. We soothe, we nurture, we're the kind ones. Yes, men can be aggressive sometimes and so on and so forth, but it's not like they can become they're uncivil. Like they are well past the point where they were uncivil at a point, and now they're civil. So therefore, their aggression is something that is necessary for protection purposes. So we're two different opposites. So, but the thing is, for me, how I see it is, it looks bad on her end, being a woman and seeing, and from a woman's perspective, this is y'all, you're getting to know each other. This is possibly y'all first date, and you're introducing your child to a strange man. What? Okay, red flag here.
Yeah.
So many women and children are being abused, abducted, and so on and so forth, and you're going to introduce a strange man to your young child that you don't know a hole in the ground from. He might end up groping, touching, or doing something different, nasty to your child.
And also, you're not raising your child properly, because one of the issues that women and children have is that they date 77 dudes and the kid don't know who their father is. You get a father, then another one, then another one.
You're introducing so many different men into this child's life, thinking that this is normal. So she's going to grow up doing the same thing and doing the same thing with her children. And the offense that somebody might end up getting hurt. One of her children, her, or whatever the case may be. You're gambling your child's well-being, safety, mindset, mental health, and everything else like that just because you want your child to be taken care of.
Right.
by some stranger that you don't even know, or if they're worthy enough to be actually introduced into your child's life, this is a super red flag for me.
Yeah.
So women who are flocking to her defense is ridiculous. It's really absurd, because you might be endangering your fucking child's well-being in more situations and more cases than not.
Because she's not just endangering the child's well-being. She's endangering the child's development, because the child doesn't know, they don't have a father now. So it's just a revolving door of men coming in and out of your life. And the problem is that eventually, obviously, she would have to introduce the child to the man. But on the first date, you don't bring your child around random niggas on the first date or the second date. Once you determine that the dude is fit for you, obviously you would have told him you have a child, but you don't bring the child with you, or let alone put any burdens involving the child on him until, number one, he's accepted that, and number two, that you've determined that he's a good enough man to be around your child all the time. The problem is that she showed up on the first date and immediately expected him to take care of her child. Bitch, I just met you. I'm trying to get to know you, not the baby. So don't think that as soon as I show up, I'm going to have to pay for everything. I'm not his father.
Honestly, if it was a situation where she didn't have the means to actually give food for her child, she should have just came up front and said that. Like, listen, I don't have the means.
Just say that.
Right. Like Tay used to say, spare change. Like, you look like a homeless woman trying to say, oh, you got it like that. So if you got it like that, your child should, when you went on this date, your child should have, one, never came. Two, if you went on this date and that man is going to pay for your date and your child needed something to eat, you would have bought an extra plate to bring back for your daughter, just like some of y'all women do that for your little friends.
But still, that's goofy.
But no, I'm saying on her tab.
Yeah.
On her tab. They go on a date.
But wait. Women don't pay for things. You remember that? Women don't buy things.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was too humiliating for her to come out and say, listen, I don't got it like that, and my daughter is at home or with the babies or whoever, and I don't have any means to pay for her meal right now, can you help me out? Guess what? Men are generous. Men like to do.
You too nice, not gonna lie. On the first date a bitch asked me that, I'm not paying for your kid. Fuck out of here.
Maybe not. Like, some people may, some people won't. Some people may do it, some people
I'm
won't.
responsible for you. That's the same thing.
But don't get me wrong, men are generous, right?
True.
What women take for granted and abuse all the time is men's generosity.
That's true.
So therefore, men are generous. Men like to provide. So if you are actually a sincere person and actually was humble enough to come out your face and say something, if that was the case,
true.
I bet you, more than likely, he may or may not.
Yeah, but she had attitude.
Helped.
She had an attitude right away, and then she had the audacity.
That's why he wouldn't be generous.
And then she had the audacity to call him broke when she's the one that can't feed her child.
Right.
I guarantee you, his children are not at home hungry. So your kid's hungry.
I have a feeling that was the situation.
So your kid's hungry.
So you bring it to the date.
But I'm broke.
But you bring it to the date. That is the only possible logical thought as to why she would bring her child to this date and be so high and mighty on her pedestal as if this is the norm.
This is out of order. Call the authorities.
Because I said, honestly, who is going to bring her child on the first fucking date to somebody who they don't know? This is absurd to me. This has to only be the only logical, illogical, honestly, still nonetheless.
This is hood rat behavior, bro.
Reason as to why she would do something like this. This is ridiculous.
Listen to me. This is hood rat broke bitch behavior. Just say that. You don't got no money to take care of your kid. You need a nigga to take care of your kid. So that's why you brought the kid right in the beginning. So he knows that he gotta pay for everything in your life. And you motherfuckers treat niggas like walking wallets. Think that we're just supposed to just accept that. You brought a baby on a first date. I don't know you like that.
And guess what?
No way.
You have a child that you need to take care of because you possibly either don't know who the father is or you don't want to deal with the father. Guess what? That man does not have to be a provider to that child. You do. It's called being an adult. It's called being a mother. You have to put your child and your child's well-being first and foremost. Right. You don't do shit like this. This honestly is absurd. Like, really is. I'm not mad with that guy because he did right. He walked away. He did not want to be a part of it.
He didn't violate. He just left.
No, he kind of did violate.
No, he didn't. He walked out.
He kind of did violate.
How did he violate?
Because he didn't have to say, like, just walk away.
Nah, because she
Don't
started
entertain
talking
that shit.
crazy. That's why. It's not violating if you start talking crazy and I'll
That's
boom
true.
your shit out of here.
That's true.
What you talking about?
That's true.
He was walking off. He held the door. He said,
And
I'm
she
not
was mad about the situation.
right. So she started talking shit. He said, I'm not gonna do you like that. I'm gonna hold the door, but you're bugging out. And then now he's leaving.
That's
And
true.
while he's walking off, this bitch talking about you broke. And that's when he started booming her shit. How am I broke when you dressed in rags, the baby don't got good clothes, and you out here begging for baby meals? Stop playing with me, nigga.
I'm the type of person, like, honestly, if somebody's gonna be talking out the mouth like that, they're humiliated. And they're trying to get one up verbally.
Good.
Just because they're humiliated. I'm not gonna entertain that. I'm just gonna walk away. All right, cool, you salty. Go ahead, baby girl. That's it. Bye-bye. Have a nice life.
See?
Because at the end of the day, you still won.
I don't care.
At the end of the day,
I don't care.
Yes, at the mouth, you still won. Because guess what?
I don't care.
Nobody's taking care of your baby.
Stupid. I don't care.
It ain't me.
You talk to me crazy, I'm booming your shit down. I'll tell you everything. Everything about yourself.
You're not
Shut
gonna
your
get
ass
my
up.
generosity. I'm sorry. Like, that's just the way I see it. You could yap. All right, cool.
Hey, at the end of the day, that's not his kid. Raise your baby,
I'm broke.
bitch. Raise your
I guess-
baby.
I guess you lost one, huh?
Right.
You're so silly.
If
You just lost one.
If you broke, just say that. I'm just saying, if you broke, just say that. The fuck out of here.